certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme. We're too wild. We're too out of control. We're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Oh boy. Good morning. It's starting to happen, guys. It's starting to happen. The weather's starting to turn here in the Great White North. Or as Rob Schneider says, the place where there's so many Haitians, it doesn't even look like Somalia anymore. Welcome to, and get those green sirens out of my chat. That'll solve the problem. Good morning and welcome to our weekly celebration of another perfect week for the toe. Oh, I left both of those on from last night. We had a bit of a rally at the end of last night's show. Welcome to the program. It's the Steel Toe Morning Show. It's Rumble Friday. You control the content. You send in the subs. You send it. And today we have the offer of going until noon. That's right. School's back in session. I got nowhere to go until much, much later on Fridays now with school in session. And that's where, that's where you got to go pick it up. It ain't like summer where as soon as the show's over, you go get them kids. Now it's school time. You go get them kids in the afternoon. So here's what we're going to do. We got our $5 links, $10 now, $20 full, all that stuff. Great, just like normal. We're 75 gifted memberships on Rumble away from 400. If we get to 60, I will gift the last 15. And then we will go till noon today. That's the deal. That's the deal. I will go until noon. If we get those first 60, I'll do the last 75. Now, that would not set a record for this program, but it would be pretty close. I think our all-time record for gifted memberships in a day is like 110 or something like that. It's in the low 100s. But that's what we're willing to do today. It's back to the noon offers for the toe. I love Rumble Friday. I don't know if you know that. There's no goal. There's no nothing. You guys show me everything you want, and boy, sometimes do you really show me something. And then you show me all the things. I have a few things I want to show you today. The Jalen Carter thing from the football game last night. We never went over that Senator Kennedy deal. Senator Kennedy gave this 4-minute speech on the Senate floor, and it's magic. And we didn't go over it ever, not at all this week. And I blame myself. We also got some RFK Jr. clips. Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather are going to fight each other in what's basically going to be a glorified sparring match. It's not going to be like Paul Tyson where it's competitive. Well, as competitive as that could be. It's not going to be a thing where like there's judges and things. I mean, they might put judges in there, but it's an exhibition. It's not a competitive win-loss kind of a thing. It's a competitive sparring session. What'll happen is Floyd Mayweather, who's considerably younger than Mike Tyson, probably by about 10 to 15 years, Tyson will come in, 50, 60 pounds heavier than Floyd, sure. But Floyd will pick him apart. Floyd will just, Mike looks borderline arthritic, and I think he might be arthritic at this point. He looks like he's in, if you looked at him from the outside, you'd say, wow, that guy's in amazing shape, especially for a 61-year-old man. But if you watch him in a boxing ring, like, he's old. You shouldn't be boxing at 60 years old. It's incredibly demanding on your body. I should show you the bruises and welts that I have on my midsection right now after my last couple times in the ring here these past couple weeks. It's a physically demanding, like, I'm 38. I came back when I was like 34. And even in those 4 years, it gets tougher. Your head hurts a little more. My shoulders are really taking the brunt of the beating because I don't mean to brag. I don't get hit in the head a lot. I mean, we saw the first fight, a lot better since then. That was about 4 months after coming back. There was no reason to be doing that. I don't get hit in the head a lot. But because of that, I get hit in the arms. I get hit in the shoulders, and it takes a toll. 60-year-old men should not be in a boxing ring. They're very brittle. So I think Floyd will pick Tyson apart from the outside. He'll counter. He'll slip. He's too fast. He's not going to hurt Mike. I mean, weight classes exist for a reason. But Floyd will outpoint him, as they say. Mike ain't going to knock out Floyd. You can't hit Floyd clean enough. I know people are saying in the chat, his style is impetuous. It is. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable, and I just want his heart. I want to eat his children. All praise be to Allah. No, I love Chips and Diff. Wonderful. Boy, you talk about respect for the game of boxing. Oh, my God. You talk about respect for the game of boxing. How about this reference? Arthritic Bo. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Vodka Rock says, J-Mo is coming to get you, Aaron. Did he? I made him mad, didn't I? Did my little... It's amazing. I love it because I call it before it even happens. I go, you watch. I'm just going to talk a little sense to this boy. I'm going to sit him down, pat him on the head, teach him the ways of the world, just put my hand on his shoulder, calmly explain it to him. And I said, he's going to get fucking angry and he's going to go nuts. These guys will spend hours and hours a day obsessing over me, and they want attention from their daddy, but then daddy goes, poke, and they go, I'm going to get you. Motherfucker, here's what you don't realize, and here's why the war's over and I won and the troops are scattered. You guys spend all day doing this shit. I don't see or hear. I give you one little poke, you go nuts, and you go, that's it, it's war. You've been warring. I just haven't been warring with you because I know I can go poke and it's over. I pop you like a bubble. So they act like, oh my God, it's war. And I'm like, it's really not. It's really not a war. You obsess all day. I poke one time. Here's the mistake you've made. You've left yourself nowhere to go. You can't obsess any more than you do. You can't make up and lie any more than you do. So I just expose you real quick. Now all you can do is go back to the same seething you've been doing. So I look forward to J-Mo. Is it J-Mo's coming for me or J-Mo's just going to throw a temper tantrum? I feel like it's going to be that second one. Vodka Rock says you shouldn't poke the bear. Okay, how about the French poodle, though? We're talking about J-Mo, right? Ain't no bear, honey. Ain't no bear. All right, we got a lot of stuff to do today. It's also Rumble Link Friday, so let's get those links in. Let's get those memberships in, and let's do some things. Football was back last night. That was cool. Great that it was a competitive game, but boy, was it a Cowboys game. They even had a weather delay, which is very rare in football. Football, they'll play through just about anything. Last night, they actually had to stop for the weather. And usually with football, it's lightning or, you got to have like a hurricane or an earthquake bearing down on you. What was the one last year? It was we had to play in Arizona for the playoff game because of the Palisades fire, right? Pacific Palisades fire. So you got to have a wildfire. You got to have some lightning. I know in high school it was always, when we had a game, it would be if there was lightning, you had to stop for a half hour. And then if there was more visible lightning, you had to go a half hour from that strike. And it was just got fucking obnoxious. So last night they had a delay in the Cowboys-Eagles game. The game was tied. They came back. The Eagles pulled ahead. Cowboys almost made a comeback at the end, but just came up a bit short. You know, the Cowboys are the masters of the super competitive loss. You know, where the Vikings the last few years have been the masters of the super competitive win. The Cowboys have been the masters of the one-score loss, except that game against Detroit last year where they got fucking run out of town. It was brutal. But not a bad start for either team, except Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter, I don't know if you saw it, he got kicked out of the game for spitting on Dak Prescott. 6 seconds in. 6 seconds into the game, Jalen Carter walks up to the Cowboys huddle, bumps into Dak Prescott's helmet, which probably would have gotten him flagged anyway, and then spit right on his chest, which I guess we do now. It's kind of weird to spit on someone's chest in a football game. I mean, you're about to decapitate the guy. You're about to tackle him. You're about to throw him to the ground. You're about to give him a fucking concussion, but you're like, you know what's going to hurt him? Spit. Expectorating. That's what's going to get him. To each their own, I suppose. Let's do this while you guys come up with your links. While you guys come up with the stuff you got today, Ted Game says, no impulse control. No. We're not going down that road. We are not going down the no impulse control road because we're not. I know where you guys take that and don't. Phantom X says Vince McMahon, I'll spit on your chest. No, that's a little different. The Vince McMahon one is that comes from a little lower. No, Vodka Rock, you put those green sirens away, goddamn you. Put hobo. By the way, I like your Alfred Hitchcock joke. That was pretty good. I do like the Alfred Hitchcock joke. The jokes that can still, because I'm dead inside. Like, hobo is just, he's a silly goose to me. But when there are still some jokes that can make me self-conscious, those are the ones I appreciate. The Alfred Hitchcock joke, because now in my head, when I read the comment, I went, I look like Alfred Hitchcock? I'm like, I do kind of look like Alfred Hitchcock. Oh, no, Alfred Hitchcock is disgusting. Oh, shit. So those, I mean, if I can have all those thoughts inside of 1.5 seconds, it's a success. All right, let's do the, let's go ahead. Oh, hobo, stop with the tough guy act. You're a silly little clown boy. I love you. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I like you, and I know that you have a problem with that. I know that you have... I don't know where those issues come from, but I like you. You're a big fan of the show. Stop with the tough guy act, you silly goo. You're not Rambo. You're more like Dan Connor, I would say. Let's go to the Senator Kennedy thing, guys. Let's start the links for today. We'll do this. Let's say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, come on over. And YouTube, get those goddamn sirens out of the chat. Oh, people in the YouTube chat saying J-Mo is creepy. I mean, he is, but I mean, he's an internet guy. Internet guys are creepy. Well,